Greetings, humanity. For anyone just joining us, I'm Jim, and I am distracting myself from the snowstorm going on in the outside world by creating a snowstorm on the inside world of my computer. We've been playing Frostpunk today, and now we're moving on to the DLC. Yes, not quite time. It's not quite time just yet for Frostpunk 2. We'll get there. Sooner or later, we'll get there. But I've got some DLC I want to look at, because I want to finish the DLC before I get to Frostpunk 2. Let's see what it says. Select scenario and figure this out. So we did a new home. We just finished the arcs, and we now have the refugees, the fall of winter home, the last autumn, and on the edge. There's a lot. I think I'm gonna need to check. I think this is order of release. I think this is order of release. But I will double check. I will just take a moment and just take a quick look. Frostpunk DLC order of release order. What I'm looking for here. Release history. Was the Rifts. The expansion releases, there was an expansion called The Rifts, then there was The Last Autumn, and then On the Edge. And I'm gonna presume that The Rifts is the one that includes the things we're looking for. I have no idea. It includes these. I guess, does it include these two? I need to know what the scenarios are. Because we had what, the refugee, we have the refugees, and then we have the fall of winter home. And so I'm just trying to figure out if those do indeed come from where I think they come from. Where does it come from? It will not tell me. Lies! I mean, I suspect this is how it goes. Refugees in the fall of winter home. Oh. Fall of Winter Home is one of the scenarios in Frostpunk unlocked after surviving 20 days of A New Home. Ah, okay. So Therefore, the refugees nope, that's also the thing for the refugees. I do not know. I do not know the order of anything. Apparently, I guess the rifts just create other options for you. All right. Yes. Unclear. Unclear. Everything is unclear. All right, we're just going to do these in order because I'm tired of staring at the screen. And so we're going to stare at a different screen. That'll be reasonable. I'm sure everything will be fine. So, yeah, it's these scenarios might have come with what we have. I know, but Last Autumn and On the Edge, this is release order. These two are from DLC, definitely. These two? No idea. All I know is if either of these two things involve bridges, then that is in fact from the rifts. Because apparently bridges get involved in that one. 'Cause that's all the wiki had to say about it. Okay, so we'll just go to the refugees. It's next on the list. The safety of the generator was reserved for the wealthy. We seized it so we could build a city where people are equal. But can we accept everyone who comes to seek shelter? Customized scenario. Survivor mode. I've forgotten what survivor mode is. Unclear. Again, survive against all odds. There's no active pause. The game will be very difficult and your progress will be saved on exit only. Nope! Not the way my brain works. Can't have that happen. Let's see. I'm gonna keep everything at medium. I'm just did that with the arc, so we're gonna do that with this one. And we'll see kind of where things land. Needs, economy, weather, society's attitude. Because, I mean, I could... like, basic difficulty. Basic difficulty with some challenges and some room for error. Hard is, the game will be more challenging with very little room for error. Extreme, the game will be extremely challenging with almost no room for error. Easy. Do I want to set it at hard? Do I? Because that scenario, actually, I was able to parse okay. But I don't know if it was just that scenario in particular. People's needs. People need for food and chances of getting sick will be on normal level. Resources gathering and research will progress at normal speed. The weather activity will be on normal level. People's reactions to good and bad events will be equally balanced. I'm just sort of just looking at what each of these things does because it fascinates me. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna leave everything as is. We're good. All right, let's get this thing started. Just gonna set it at the default experience. Charcoal kilns do something I can't read fast enough. Let's see. Refugees. We were condemned to die. We were condemned to die with the rest of the common folk when London was destroyed, but we rose up. We commandeered the ships that were meant to carry the wealthy to safety and sailed north. Here we found a generator and claimed it for ourselves. Now we must gather all our people in this new city before the lords arrive to rob us of our freedom again. We will never submit. So this is, very clearly, this is an alternate, I think, thing. Possibly. Unless it takes place just before the regular campaign. I don't know. But I like the theme. Well, here we are. Save our people. After the ships we stole from the lords got stuck in the frozen ocean, we head out in small groups towards the generator. Most of our people are still on the trail. They have less than 2 weeks of supplies, and the weather is getting worse every day. We must do something. We must do something. We must do everything we can to make sure they all get here safely. Okay. I'm going to save the game. Starting refugees. Refuge. I'm going to go to photo mode, which I now realize exists. Ice effect off, ornamental frame off, Frostpunk logo off, caption off. Interesting. Your picture has been saved in somewhere I couldn't read fast enough. Oh, and we can put the Frostpunk logo in different spots. That's cool. Ornamental frame, which is neat. Ice effect. Low, medium, high. It's an ice frame, I guess. As we max. An even higher amount of this stuff. Let's see. To move the camera, move the mouse while holding the right button. For the WSAD keys, move the mouse wheel. Then rotate the camera, move the mouse while holding the middle button, or the QE keys. Take a picture, click take a picture, press print screen or space. Toggle the UI, press tab. Ah. Interesting. Okay. Your picture has been saved in somewhere. Pictures Frostpunk. Okay. Yeah, yeah. All right. Nice, nice. Yeah, there's not really much I can, Oh, monochrome effect? Oh, nice. Soot effect. Vignette. Ah, they're spoiling us with these effects. I'm not sure what to do. I'm going to leave it as is now. And then head back to the game. Because we do need to do things. And apparently, first couple of things we need to do. We're at this level of hope currently. No recent changes to hope. 43 homeless. We have... oh, okay. This scenario, we have children again. We have 43 people, so we have 20 workers, 8 engineers, and we have 15 children who are currently prohibited from working. I wonder how that's going to go. Our goals, currently it says at least 200, good lord. Ah! 250 people must survive. Await the incoming refugee groups, it says. Okay. Okay, I gotcha. That's where we are with that. Okie doke. Yeah, I keep having to flip which side of the screen I'm on so you can see different things here. This is the 20 workers, 8 engineers, 15 children. We are... there are coal piles around we can try to grab stuff from, which we'll need to turn on the generator. There are 4 wood crates. There are 3 bits of steel wreckage. And, yeah, getting food would be a good idea. We'll have access to the full range of stuff, so, of things to do and advancements. So, priorities involve housing. We're going to need enough housing for 250 people, apparently. So that's 25 houses. I already saved the game. We have, yes, we have 2 different sets of laws here. Purpose and adaptation. I forgot about this, so we could set up a house of prayer or a neighborhood watch. Are we a religious colony? Or are we a different kind of colony? Are we a religious colony, or are we a... What is it called? The other one is just more sort of the Workers Unite colony. Adaptation laws. We can start with, hey, child labor. We can get that going immediately if we want. Safe jobs. Soup or food additives. Radical treatment or sustain life. We're trying to be good people this time. Mining arena. Emergency shift. It's a good question. We could get the kids working immediately. If we wanted. But then hope would fall slightly. And child workers might be injured in accidents. We don't have a lot of engineers. I think that we're gonna have to make choices that will not require us to have lots and lots of tech, if at all possible. So that's gonna be a thing. Do we want to do this trying to be as moral as possible? Is that the idea? Do we try to... You know, we can't research anything yet, I don't think. Because we need a workshop before we can do any of this. Thomas Halsey. Yeah, they have families with children. Generators currently shut down. We need 6 coal to turn the steam level on. Alright. So, well, first things first. We have 20 workers. We're going to send them to start gathering coal. Coal is vitally important. We have a coal pile here. We have another coal pile here. Steel wreckage. Destroyed steam core transport. Ooh! You can harvest steam cores. That'll be nice. Maybe we'll be able to make automatons. Is that how we got in? Oh, that's cool. Just trying to see what everything is, you know? In this particular bit of terrain, there is not a lot of trees around. Lumber will be precious, I see. We're gonna need to get to a wall drill pretty quickly. Now seeing that. We have coal deposits. There's a coal deposit, and most of the trees, the freestanding trees, are going to be over here. And we have, wait, coal deposit. So, do we have a... There's an iron ore deposit. Okay. That'll be good. Sorry, just trying to figure out where everything is and what we're going to need to do as I'm just strategizing just a wee bit. Okay. We can get a decent amount of coal once we get coal mines going, which will be good. We'll eventually have the people for that, but we'll need to house them, and you know how things go. Of course you do. All right. Priorities: coal and lumber. And we'll need to get steel. We'll need to get the steel and the steam cores. It's amazing we have the steam cores. That would be very helpful. All right. So first things first. I'm just trying to decide which coal pile is closer. I think we'll go with this one. We have not many more folks. Here's a lot we need, kind of immediately. More steam cores. Okay. Wood. I mean, drafting the kids immediately might help with this. I'm gonna draft the engineers first. We'll focus on coal and wood first, and we will hope that... Are they just going to come through the snow like that? They might. You know what, actually? I'm just going to have them go here. It's closer. Alright. We're going to focus on that first. I guess No, Jim. Would the smart thing to do be to just immediately start with child labor? Or should I hold off on having this happen as long as possible? Who knows? Child shelters, what's the other one? Children will be safer if they stay in child shelters during the day, and they won't cause any mischief. I feel like, yeah, we can try the run this way. I don't know if we'll survive doing it, but we can try the run this way, where we're trying to be as moral as possible, but I will have to build a child shelter, which I can't do yet. So let's not make any promises. But I feel like, yeah, I feel like we should try that. So like, emergency shift is the thing we can do if it comes down to it. Depends on what we try to do efficiently. Just building watchtowers, building a church. I'm gonna hold off on all of these because we gotta build stuff to make any of this happen. The only thing I don't have to do is I could declare a soup law, which I'd rather do. I don't want to do food additives. Or we could declare an emergency shift law. I don't know if I want to do that right off the bat, but at the same time, might help. Alright. We'll start with the emergency shift law because I feel like that's going to become necessary. If we're playing it in this way. And we'll kind of go from there. Work shift can be extended to 24 hours. Alright, folks. Let's see if we can make this work. 24 hours on the job? Insane, but that's our lot. Work, work, work until you die. I mean, working is helpful. We've got enough to start up the generator. Are we currently horribly cold? Are we horribly cold? How are we feeling? It's chilly. Chilly currently. The temperature is going to drop on day 3. All right. So we could survive. We need to build tents. $10 wood per tent. Good Lord. All of the resources we need. We're going to need to build a beacon as soon as possible. But I think to do that, we have to research it. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn on the generator. Temperature. Okay, yes, we know about all of these things. You unlocked a new building by signing a law. Building abilities can affect society in many ways. Each has a cooldown and many also a cost. You can find out more about a given ability in the buildings panel. Yes. Camera controls, resources, and workforce. Temperature. Yes. Yes. But turning that on, I think helps at least somewhat, or will, in this immediate zone. See, there we are. Trying to be good moral people. We shall see how this goes. We had a controversial law pass. And we can start building tents, I think. Yeah, 10 wood. So we're, you know, standard setup. Gotta have the shelter. Let's see, with our current coal gathering situation, we're just ahead at the moment. We're gonna need more people. I don't know if we're gonna get more people without getting a beacon. So this is gonna be a thing. I am not doing the most advantageous thing, which would have been to just put children to work immediately. Okay, but I can build another tent now. We're out of wood. We'll have more in a moment. We need 5 tents currently. We'll need more, of course, very soon. I'm gonna end up needing like 20 more. But we know that's how this goes. Let's see. We currently have 50 raw food. We're gonna need a cookhouse. Construction. Very quickly getting another cup of tea here. Okay. And I think when the time comes... Yes, thank you. I think when the time comes, and I have to choose, I'm probably going to... I'm not trying to create a theocracy, but I'm thinking about going in that direction because I went with autocracy the last time. When does the shift end? 1800. They're gonna get hungry. Possibly not have any shelter. We don't get one more tree by the time this hits 18. There we go. Okay, that's enough tents for everybody. I'm not going to immediately put them on a 24-hour shift, but, you know, the thought was there. Day one, for goodness sake. They're gonna get hungry. We're gonna have to build a cookhouse. And there will be a question about eating it, but we'll see kind of how things go. If we're efficient with how we gather coal, we might be able to do things with range increases rather than steam hubs, but we'll see. Also, yeah, in real life, by the way, I checked when I went to break. I checked, and it appears as though it is not currently snowing anymore outside. I'm not sure what's happening. There is snow on the ground, but yes, the discontent is. Yeah, the lack of shelter discontent is going down, thankfully. Because that's what we went for first, shelter. What is our coal situation, though? Yeah, we're just ahead of the need, but at the same time, you know. Have to see how things go. They finish these tents. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we might create little neighborhoods and around Steam hubs. We might do that. Because I think the Steam hubs are going to be less expensive initially than getting a range increase. But we will need to build a workshop to make these things work. I see the laws are off cooldown. See, this one looked kind of nice. You're just taking pictures. Anyway. No, I don't want to have to build things right now. But there are different things we can do here. But extended shift is probably the best thing to do next, because that will be a little bit better. Fighting arena? No. Food additives. Soup. I'm gonna do all of the weird other choices I didn't do last time, I think. So like the soup law again will not be popular but might be necessary. Trying to decide what I can do that won't require the extended shift. That's going to be next. Not that popular, but we'll do our best.
New law is signed.
Another controversial law. 14 hours, people will barely have time to eat and sleep. I know many will complain, but we must work harder to survive. Yep. That's kind of the issue. So the next thing we need to build is probably a cookhouse. We've got 50 raw food. We're going to need, of course, to be able to go out and get more. Illness and healthcare. You see, that's the thing. We're going to need a medical post. Illness and healthcare. The generator is the heart of the city. Yes, we have that. Illness and healthcare. Yep, once again, more of this happening. The sick can be treated in medical posts, but the gravely ill need an infirmary to be treated in. Until you build one, you can save their lives by signing one of two laws: radical treatment or sustain life. This time around, we're going to be going with sustain life. But, you know, we'll see how things go. We have about 4 days of coal left currently. but the temperature is going to drop. It's not going to be pretty. Currently, temperature is comfortable inside the houses, which is good. As it is chilly everywhere else, and it's about to be cold everywhere else, which is going to be a problem too. Once we hit day 3. It's going to suck! We're going to need that medical post. You can keep going like this for a while, I'd say. At least we're alive. Not everyone's so lucky. Yeah. It's a problem. I mean, we've got to get... There's a lot we need to do. Yes, day-night cycle. I'm aware. It's fine. We have one person sick. Nowhere to put them. The medical post requires 25 wood. The cookhouse requires 20 wood. The hunter's hut requires 20 wood. So we can get more raw food. The cookhouse is going to be a priority. We need... At first, so we need the 20 wood for the cookhouse. We need 25 wood for the medical post. So 45 wood. Is that a thing we can do currently? I'm getting 52 a day. I'm gonna go ahead and pull. Oh no.
Time to get to work.
Couple off here and put them here. For the gathering of wood. See if that improves anything. 60 a day. Yeah, that's a really narrow margin now. It's too much. Things are not going well. We gotta get... I feel like we gotta get the medical post built first. If only I had conscripted children. Yes, I know. I could have done that right off the bat. Might have been the only way to win this scenario, don't know. Conscripted children. That's not the right word. Well, into work. Is that not out? Anyway, never mind. I don't know what words mean. I've never used a word in my life. 3 children. Who's sick currently? Charles told him a kid. Oh no. Sickness, activity, playing. Ooh. These family units, I tell you. Getting close to when we can build the medical post. I'm going to save at some point into day 2. We're just going to slot that right in there. In the heat zone. So we can treat this kid. Oh! Oh, that's a problem. They did it! I'll be damned! Oh no! Well, who do we have now? The good news is we have more workers. That's great. So we have 15 more workers now. That'll help. The problem, of course, is getting everything together. We have 58 people now, so we have to house 8 more people. Okay. Oh, hello. Also, there's an issue. First refugees. The first group is finally here. We were relieved to learn that the trail is still negotiable. They saw another group behind them, who should arrive soon. I see. Oh, prizes, eh? Okay, good. So we have 15 more workers that we can get going here, which is going to help a lot. I can turn the coal pile back up to max. And now I think... What do we need for, let's see. Gathering posts! I keep freaking forgetting about gathering posts. It's ridiculous. If I set a gathering post, we will free up workers. So, that being the case... I don't know why I keep forgetting about these things. We just need 5 steel. We can start setting up gathering posts. So we can start grabbing steel wreckage. And, then we can, with any luck, start setting up a gathering post. And also, ultimately, a lab. It's funny, a gathering post and a workshop. Same amount of... Same resource cost. Okay. So, yeah, I guess setting up a gathering post first. Probably before we set up the workshop. I know we need to get the workshop going as fast as possible. Because we gotta get a beacon going. We need more houses. There's too much! It's too much! That's the point of getting more gathering posts going, Jim. Ah, yes, right. Good, yes. Fair point. Well, look who's here. They're here! And they're not actually going to be able to build this thing until later. There are also... I'm wondering if I should hold to the same strategy. Because... they're only going to be able to have so much lumber. 3 more steel, though, and we can build a gathering post, and maybe that'll make gathering of certain things faster. Certain resources. Like, do I want to do that first, or do I want to build the, No, you know what? I think we want to do the gathering posts first. I feel like that has to be the priority. Because... then, not that it's automated, but it'll be a lot faster. Yes. Just need to see if we can do this by 1600. Or, sorry, 1800. And I think I'll put it over here. We'll have enough lumber, maybe. It's just not a thing I was thinking about. Okay. Because, like, gathering post, 15 wood, 5 steel. Cookhouse, just 20 wood. And we'll see how this goes. We're sitting here playing through the basics. Alright. Gathering post. Resource depot. No, we're just doing the gathering post. Yeah, because... Look at this. We could do... like all of these, or these two, or these three, or these three. Let me see what we're looking at here. Wood crate, steam core, coal. Wood crate, steel wreckage, coal. Yeah, I think maybe here first. Just get these 4. That way we can deal with that. We can tear this down when we need to. There's already a street here. We don't need to spend more wood on it. It's like we can set this up to do like these 4 things. Which is... but it's basically the same as doing these, so... yeah, we can... it makes more sense for me to just put the gathering depot right here. And we'll do that. And we're out of steel. This is a surprise. However... we have to wait and build it, so we can't actually improve this today. Unless I take people off this shift right now. Off these shifts immediately. And put them over here. Which... I don't know. It's only going to be an hour. Yeah. I don't think we can improve it today. Unfortunately. Although there are already people over here building. Because they want to get this... because, you know, they want to help the kid, which is good. We have 1 hour left until quitting time, unless I extend shifts. Which I might do. We're not going to be able to gather enough steel today to build another thing. But we might gather enough wood. So... what do we have? I might extend a shift over here. But... yeah. We have about 4 days worth of coal, it says. We'll see how things go. Okay. Yes. But we'll free people up to build this gathering post, and then, you know, when that happens... workforce. Yes. Yes, some buildings require engineering. You know, the medical post and the workshop require intense mental labor, and such can only be staffed by engineers. Yeah. Children can't be employed at all, initially. You can check your workforce distribution by clicking on the icon in the bottom right. Yeah. Which, you know, way over here. We need to get... yeah, we need to... yeah, when we... where do we have the engineers? They're over here, gathering wood. Okay, we got to do a shuffle. But I'll go ahead and do it when we hit quitting time because, or is it? Is there a point? How much is it again to build the cookhouse? 20 wood. We need 2 more wood to be able to build the cookhouse. I'm gonna do a. Oh, no, that's overtime. Oh no, I can do that. I can do that. Okay, good. We're gonna do a do-si-do momentarily. I'm gonna go ahead and set this. I don't know if I've even saved just a moment ago, but you know, things have to happen. Okay. I'm going to set this to an extended shift by the wood crates. And when we hit quitting time, I'm going to staff the for everyone else. I'm going to do a quick shift here,
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
as it were. So let's now take those away from there, from the coal pile. I'm going to remove the engineers and put in workers. Put engineers there at the medical post. And then we have 10 folks left over who I'm going to end up who we're going to put at the gathering post for now. And I think that'll work out. Also, we have enough wood to build the cookhouse, which is good because we need that very badly. So let's see. I know everything has to go in the heat zone right now. I can't really put it elsewhere. So much. Okay. There. Unfortunately, not enough for everyone to have a roof over their head. Was that a mistake? Should I have waited a tad longer and given everyone a roof first before feeding them? It's a good question. They weren't hungry yet. Hang on. Wait a minute. Okay, we're gonna try that. We're gonna do that trick again. As he suddenly realizes what he needs to do. There we go.
End of shift. Go rest all who can.
Okay. This... We do that. And... we do this. We do this. We do that. There we go. And... we have 21 wood, which we're actually going to go ahead and build more tents. Because that strikes me as a good idea. We can house those folks for the night. And then we'll build the cookhouse in the morning if we can. So we've got shelter for, you know, the folks who are here. We still have 8 people without places to live. Something happened. Something's happening. Things are happening. What's up? We need a beacon. I know. Captain, a group of our people wants to talk to you. They urge you to build a beacon. It was so difficult to find our way here. Our friends are still suffering on the trail, lost, alone, and frightened. We have to help them. Of course. You'll have to build a beacon. I know. I will. I just don't know how soon I'm going to have to build a beacon. Build a beacon to signal our... just got Just got added to our goals here. Yes, now they're getting hungry. There's a surprise. Food and shelter, yes, we know. We know. Hunter's hut brings in raw food, hothouse brings in raw food, cookhouse creates rations. And that soup law probably needs to get passed next. So we'll have enough to go around. Because right now we have nothing but raw food. 6 hungry. And you know, these folks working here? Oh, no longer working here. Can't do it. I can introduce a new law, though. Yeah, they're gonna love this. Soup. I'm just gonna sign that law immediately. I know they're gonna... I'm not terribly popular, gonna be terribly popular right now. We'll get there. We want to kind of sort of help it along by doing the sustain life law. But this is going to come in handy first. Oh, fell. Oh God, no, not Sawdust. That was the wrong one. That was supposed to be soup. Let me try that again, because I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Yes, gotta build a beacon. Oh, good Lord. That was funny. Yes, food and hunger, we're good. We've got 2 hungry people currently. And unfortunately, this does no good. As unless I turn it into an overnight shift. As we now have only, we're gonna have to gather 2 wood in the morning, and then maybe people won't be so hungry. Yeah, let's try that again. Soup. Soup, not sawdust. Hope will fall slightly. Discontent will rise slightly. Eating soup will cause discomfort. But, you know what? We'll survive. Soup. Yeah. Soup can be served in the cookhouse. My God. I just accidentally signed the sawdust law. I'm sure everything will be fine. Oh, they're gonna love me. I hate soup! All my life it's been thin and empty promises. Anything to calm the growling stomach, just like in London. Oh, great. Yeah, this is going so well. Anyway, I can now take everyone off of this coal pile. Rather, keep everyone off this coal pile. And put them on the gathering post, which is good. We don't have the lumber to build the cookhouse yet. But hopefully we will have that soon. I can also take everyone off of the, I can get rid of that shift because it's no longer necessary. And I can pull them out of there because we have 2 wood crates we're already going to be gathering from that post. So that will help a great deal. I hope. Oof. Yeah, and I know, we need to build a freaking beacon, and I believe me, that's a priority of mine, but unfortunately, you can only do so much at a time. We have a lot of people hungry. They're not starving yet. It'll be fine. They'll be fine. It's not starvation yet. Who knows? Who knows? But we'll see what's happening. Hey, greetings, Papa. Hello, greetings. What am I doing? This is Frostpunk. This is the sequel. The sequel, Frostpunk 2, came out a little bit ago, but I am still playing through all of the additional content and DLCs. I only played the initial campaign, and I want to finish this first. Right now, we're trying to keep everyone from freezing to death. In this, it's kind of meta. It's how we're dealing with that which is outside by fighting a snowstorm inside. It's an odd thing. I hope you're doing well. Welcome. Yes, I'm playing through the refugees, which is the I'm playing through the refugees, which is another scenario that they have where they stole this steam core and ran with it to out of the hands of the nobles. Oh, you played like 3 or 4 years ago? Cool. Yeah, I'm just kind of catching up. But my thought here is that once we can, as soon as we can, we'll build another gathering post over here so that we can get the steel that we need. We have, well, destroyed steam core, steel wreckage, 60 steel left there, 60 steel left here. You know, we could do this. And I see you're playing Frostpunk 2. Okay, cool. You just started Chapter 3. Excellent. Nice. I am looking forward to it. I have Frostpunk 2, and I will get to it at some point. I would like to, but I want to kind of, like I said, I just want to kind of get through this first, so that it's done. You're from Mexico, so sorry for. Oh, no worries. Welcome. I gotcha. No. I think what I shall do here, trying to decide if I want to take them off of this and just put them over here on this steel wreckage until we have what we need. It's a good question. So, let me see. We need 2 more lumber to create the cookhouse. And I don't know. It's a good question. You'd like to hear the original soundtrack? They gave the I think that's one of the, I think that was that like if I don't know, I can't remember anymore if I bought the any sort of deluxe version that just sort of included that separately, where it's like you've got the like it. The music's very good. I do like the music. We're eventually gonna build a gathering post here. I think this is the best place to build it next, so that we'll have access to more coal. Oh, but just in game while you're playing? Yeah, I mean, it's I can hopefully you can hear it. It's playing in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but just the game soundtrack. I don't know if it has any other modes, or we're doing anything else, but I can see if I can. I think I've got it turned all the way up. Yeah, currently. I can try to kick the sound up a little bit. Hang on. And of course, paradoxically, you won't hear anything for a moment because I had to move away from the thing. Let me see if that will be. I don't want to put it up too high because I don't want it to. I do not wish it to swamp me, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, it's peaking around 30 right now. Maybe actually. Maybe I should concentrate on people starving. Yeah, you know, that is a thing one might want to look at. I turned it up a little bit. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. let me see. What have I got happening? I need to decide how I want to tackle this. I just want to move them over here so that when they can build the thing, they can just go right there and do it. I like that idea. Actually, just get them over here. There we go. Problem solved. Also, I think while I'm doing that, tell you what. Let me go back and work on this wood pile. There's not much left in there. So that way, when their shifts begin, they don't have to worry about all of that. We have 15 people who are hungry. We'll get the thing built soon, if we can. It's about to get colder. That'll be fun. More people will get sick. That'll be great. Apparently we have 2 patients in here.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yep. Now taking a look, the houses currently, the tents, the houses, still livable. It's so cold, better not to go outside without a good reason. Getting colder each day. Yes, yes it is.
The work shift starts.
And the work shift starts. Okay, those wood crates are depleted, excellent. But now we have enough to build the freaking cookhouse, so I'm going to do that next. I'm going to leave them out here so we can do this. Yeah, I'll just build it here like I was planning to in the first place. And we're out of wood. Amazing. But this one is now gathering, this gathering post is now bringing in wood, so that'll help. And that should be good. We're just on standard difficulty. I'm just doing this at the regular. I think medium basically is what they call it. So that we can just get that done. So leaving them open for now while we are gathering steel wreckage. No. There we go. Bring like 3 people over here. Gather wood from here. But I'm going to need to put people in here to work and make food out of the, and make soup basically out of the, they'll immediately be discontent. Let's see. I mean, we could really, I feel like, I'm going to go ahead and save at this point, but I feel as though it's soup time. Immediately, we're going to make soup. Yeah, and we'll just sort of deal with that. And also, no worries. Just always happy to over-explain everything that I'm doing because that's basically my default mode. So let's put 5 of these folks here. Yeah, I'm going with soup for this one. I'm trying the way I decided when I started, because this is the refugees, I'm trying to go with folks who are trying to be as good people as they possibly can. And so for example, I didn't immediately start child labor. So, you know, and I'm seeing if we can make it through without doing a lot of the things that make things easier early on. And so I am putting that burden on myself in addition to anything else. We'll see how it goes. But hopefully they will no longer be hungry once this gets going. I have 5 more people, which I guess we'll put them over here. Oh, let's see. Gathering posts are, I think, what was it, 15? Gathering post, 15 and 5. So I have to decide what my next priority will be, because I feel like the gathering posts still need to be the priority before I can build the workshop. Let me see. 15 wood, 5 steel. I mean, it's the same amount. And we do need to get the research going ASAP. But to get the resources to do all of these things, it might be more efficient to have the gathering posts in place. Ah, decisions. Well, when we hit 15 wood, I'll make that decision. We now have, yeah, just head over there. We'll, that number going down now, finally? Yes, good. Good, good. Our food situation isn't great. There are a lot of things we need to do. And we're now making rations less than a day. This isn't going to last us very long. Switching between buildings. I got it. I got it. No, we're good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and... I feel like I need to prioritize the gathering post. I feel like I gotta do that. So, if I put one here, that'll be steel wreckage and coal, which, you know, will help us a lot. Granted, we need this stuff, but at the same time, there's a lot we need. This feels like the best place to put it next. Yes. Yes, the most important thing both in Frostpunk and in life, decisions. We will go ahead and let you folks head over here and build so that we can free some of you up. Mm-hmm. Ah, I can make a new law. Okay. Ah, we're out of raw food. Okay, we can close the kitchen now. Well, actually, no, we need to have it in operation so people can eat. I just realized. So that's a thing. I think we have to have it in operation so people can eat. I don't know. Do I have to have people here? Can I just... Does it have to be operative? Or can people just grab the food? I feel like you have to have people to serve the food. I don't know. Unclear. But now we can put people at that gathering post and that will help. And actually, I think we can just build another one over here, can't we? Steel wreckage, steam core. We have 104 wood left over here that we're gathering. But yeah, this has been going faster. That's good. I mean, I could just go ahead and build another one just over here because... Oh, they'll be gathering that wood. Yeah. The resources we're getting, like, we can do both. That's true, isn't it? We can afford a, we have 30 wood and 13 steel. I think we can build both. So this is 15 and 5. This is also 15 and 5. We have 30 and 30. Yeah, we can do it. Granted, that still leaves, you know, this is... I think we're just going to be slowly picking off of this one as everything else happens. But I mean, we've still got these 2 things of wood crates over here that we're pulling from. So yeah, it's a good idea. We'll do that. So, gathering post here. Workshop. The workshop is a little more insulated, so I could put it outside of the immediate heat zone and just sort of figure things out as we go. We really need one of these. Sort of figuring out where everything's gonna go. I just put it back there. Because ultimately I'm gonna try to have a part of town where these are. But if I do put it here, that means that by the time we hit that next bit of frost, I will need... I will need a steam hub. Probably. Moving stuff around. Okay. Sure. Let's just put both of these in the same... Let's just put both of these in the same place. He suddenly realized that might be a good idea. Huh. Not sure. There's a symbol there that I'm unclear what it means. We'll find out eventually. I'll go ahead and put this here. There. Let me go ahead and take you out of here so you can start building. Granted, we need more lumber, but we're getting it currently. Getting 4 an hour instead of, you know, what we were getting. And, like, eventually, I'll either build another post to just get this, or I will do other things. More things are happening. I don't think we're at that level yet. But I don't think it's screaming time just yet, but... Another group arrives! Oh, boy. The next group of our brothers and sisters has joined us. They are relieved to finally see us and our city. Here we can be free at last. In London, we had to toil like slaves for a piece of bread. I see. Welcome. There's a lot to do, but here we work for ourselves. Good to see you, lads. Here you'll be safe from the lords. Yes, of course you will. Weather changes. I know that they've got to be on their way. I know about all this. We just did this. We just did this. A very short time ago. Okay. What do we have? We have, we now have 10 engineers. 10 more engineers that are unemployed. Currently. And we have 13 more workers. Cool, cool. And I think we have more kids now, maybe. Good. Good, good. So that will help. We will unfortunately need to build more houses. Houses? Tents. We can... yeah, good, good. That'll be enough. We're just barely keeping ahead of this right now. One more slot. Alright. Okay. Oh, that's good. We now have people to staff this. And coincidentally, this. Very good. Research. Research? Yes, I know how to do research. And we need to do it fast. Let's choose the next thing we're researching, in fact. Actually, do I want it? No, it's too late. Alright. We can make that choice now. Actually, I probably am gonna need to go very soon. But I'll keep going a little bit longer. Also make a new law. We'll look at that in a second. Let's do the beacon. That's what they want. That's what the people want. They want the beacon. They don't want steam hubs. They want the beacon. They don't want heaters. We're gonna need all of these things. We're gonna need faster gathering. Goodness. We're gonna need hunter's gear. There's a lot we could do right now. We're gonna do the beacon first. Okay, Papa One, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming by. Always happy to talk to someone who is also into Frostpunk. Take care. Let me go ahead and not enough wood. Oh yeah, we need 10 wood to start the research on the beacon. Okay. We need 2 more wood before we can do that. Okay. We are trapped. We can't do it yet, but soon. Yeah, sadly we did the lame thing and built a house. I could toss them over here and put them on a 24-hour shift. You gather wood. I could do it. I probably shouldn't. Because you can't undo that. Yeah, we're gonna run out of food very quickly. So yeah, I want to go just long enough to get some research underway, and then I think I'm going to actually head out. Child labor. Fighting arena. I think I did say I was going to go with sustain life for this particular group. It's not engineer heavy, so We would like hope to rise. Discontent will also rise. But I think we're going to argue that it's the right thing to do.
Listen, everyone.
Gravely ill will be kept alive in medical posts. Discontent's going right up. This is only a half measure. We need an infirmary. Why take up all the beds with these goners? Oh no. We're trying to be good and decent people. But you're happy you have a tent. Aren't you? We gotta go out hunting more food. That's important. So, not a lot we can do tonight. Just yet. We have 8 folks available. So until I have an idea of what to do with them, I'll go ahead and put them at this wood pile again. And we will speed things up just a little bit. Or something else we needed built? Nah, I think we're good. Alright, let's go to work. We can't let up now. Sometimes I wonder what the purpose of our struggle is. They keep saying that. We have sick people right now. Once work time begins, though, we can start getting this. I'm going to go ahead and start them early. We can finally start this research. There we are. Ten. Beacon. Start. We're out of wood again. Yes, I know. All right. They have now begun research on the beacon so that we'll be able to get folks out there. Out around. Sick absences are happening because of course they are. Yep. That drops the efficiency. But there we are. Okay. So, now, we have started that research. We're now into the work day, so I'm actually going to drop that shift back down to normal. Until such time as we need them to do other stuff. And I think that is where we're going to leave things for now. We have only 4 patients at the moment, so we'll see if that number increases. Let us save. As we are, I think, research is underway. So we'll see what we can do. But now, alas, I must dive out. So we're going to head back to the main menu. There we go. There we are. All right. Thank you all very much for watching. I very much appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and let me go ahead and move the move things a little bit so that I can get press buttons when I need to. Thank you all very much for being here. I really appreciate it. What is today? Today's Friday. And so nothing major planned, but in about, I think it's about a week or two, things will happen. I could look at the calendar. That would tell me. Imagine if I looked at a calendar. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, things are happening on Fridays here, and so we'll see that. In the meantime, there's more of this. Next week will be that Thursday. That Thursday we should hopefully have Lucci back in for more Suspended. That old text adventure game from Infocom. But aside from that, it's just more of this, and perhaps more Age of Empires if I can stand it. We'll see. I might maybe do another game as well. We'll see. I just have to make some decisions about that and sort of figure out what I want to do and the timing of everything, and do real life stuff also. There's always the real life thing to consider, sadly. But one must. We might go say hi to someone when we hit the end card. Feel free to hang around and say hi to them with us if you are so inclined. But in the meantime, folks, just please remember, you're all valid, you are unique, and that is wonderful because variety is important. You matter. Please take care of yourselves, and I will see you all of a sudden.